All right, guys, week 4 of Eternity of Pain. The objectives are Spider-Verse Heroes and Offensive Burst for Throne Breakers. I decided to go with Penny Parker here. I know there's Stealth Spidey and Spider-Ham, which cover both, but everyone's using those, so I figure I'm going to go in with something a little more unique. And I came close to solos a couple times. In the end, I just decided to go with the one revive. It was hard to grab a solo here, but again, you need buffs, and there are placebo buffs where there's a 40% chance to land on you. Also, the higher you're degen resistant, like 90%, if you have no bars of power. For every bar of power you have, you are 30% less resistant. So at full 3 bars of power, you're taking full degen damage from this Dormammu, which is no fun. So you kind of want someone that you can want to spam special ones for the most part, or at least when you parry, you get a power gain buff. So you can take advantage of that, but at the same time, it's detrimental because the more power you have, the more degen you take from Dormammu. Also, he has Footloose, so after every special, he's getting the evade and unstoppable. So my goal here with Penny is to spam special ones for the most part. There, he did throw a special, but the goal is to try and keep him by spamming special ones and throwing heavies to get the degen. Every time you knock him down, you can put the degen from you back onto Dormammu. So my goal here is to continuously spam special ones, keep him power burnt as much as I can the entire time, so I can keep spamming special ones, throwing parry heavies, and just try and keep that degen on him the entire time. At a certain point, when I realize I'm getting pretty low on health, then I'm just going to build up to 2 bars of power, and I'm sitting at a whole bunch of Penny's charges, and I'm going to try and get a big burst damage here with a nice big burst from the special 2, get a whole bunch of incinerates on him, and then try and get as much damage as I can in, and get about 70 69% there down in one shot. So I'll just revive, come back in and do the same thing. So I'm just going to parry, again, back off, parry and back off. Really, I don't want to trigger, I'm trying not to let him get to a bar of power if possible. So I can go ahead and keep backing off. Now, there is some RNG where if you don't have like a champion that has natural buffs, you can get a buff from parrying for the power gain buff and the placebo buffs, which no matter what, you can't use a champion who's immune to buffs. You need to have, it's buffed up. You need to have at least 3 buffs in order to do any damage. So you are a little bit reliant on the RNG, so you got to keep getting hits in, because if you don't, you're not going to have any placebo buffs and you're not going to be doing any damage. So there again, we wait for that to disappear from the Footloose, and then we go back in. I know that like Spider-Ham, it's a little more tricky from what I did to try and get it down. Same with Stealthy. There's methods to countering him, but I thought this was pretty safe. Was really happy. I know she's a more new champ, but I thought it was a more fun solo when everyone is doing the same thing. Try and come in with something a little bit different, and I thought this worked out really well. For one revive for Eternity of Pain, there's no points for a solo, guys. So I thought this was a lot of fun once I figured out this little method here. And this is a 6-star rank 2. So hope that helps, guys. See you in the next one.